longer.
Yeah, I knew you said you had to go soon. Alright, let's get this game started real quick. New Elves on the block. So this is the... Let me show you the standings real quick. Again, we are playing against Dark Elves. He has 3 Blitzers coming into this game. One of them with Blodge plus Agility, which is going to be real obnoxious to deal with. A Blodge guy that's going to be slightly less obnoxious to deal with, but still a thing. And a couple linemen with Dodge and one with Block. All reasonable. The one guy who rolled Scary Doubles is out, so I don't have to deal with that mess. Thank goodness. And we got 10 players. Crummy, owner lineman is going to jump in this game, and our stupid Goblin took both the MVPs. But yeah, let's start this matchup. Do we know the date on Norse? They said February, right?
Soon.
Yeah.
TM.
February. There was the initial quote on this.
So we have 120 in petty cash. So we can't get a wizard. A second Apo doesn't make much sense. Next reroll doesn't make much sense. The bribe is probably the best buy, I think. Yeah, the bribe is what makes the most sense to me.
Well, you can use 130k and get a wizard. 150k.
I don't want to, like... Yeah, I suppose I could.
Don't
I don't
you
know.
want to win?
I kind of want to win,
Don't
to
you
be
like
fair.
a wizard?
Like... Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to put money in and get a wizard.
No, you're never gonna get a thrower, you know.
I know. That's fine, I'll manage.
Hey, Grindle.
We need to win some games, though. We're down at 1 loss and 1 draw. It's time to make some wins. Block. Versus Balsha. Now here I'll absolutely go on offense and try and punch things first. Yeah, I'm not too worried about him getting the 1 turn off of me because he only has 7 movement. Against like a faster elf team, I'm more likely to make him receive the ball. Am I trying to qualify for the World Cup? I guess so.
Alright, I'm heading out. I'll see you guys later.
I'll see you later, Panda.
Good luck. Just as a reminder to everyone watching, this is a qualifying stream for World Cup, so please don't give advice.
Yeah, please no advice. How do you guys like that game against Wood Elves, by the way, against Limbocha?
I think you play a bit too defensively.
You think?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's your playstyle. You're really a defensive player, so...
That is absolutely 110% my playstyle. Is to play very defensively. I am a very slow-moving defensive coach. I have learned that given enough time. I started off playing a little bit crazy, and now I move super slow down the pitch.
I think it's really hurt you in the tournaments you've been playing.
Well, we'll see.
Both the Demo Bowl and the other games.
Well, how about this? Let's sit down sometime and go over one of these games. And think about what I should have done, because I need to learn stuff. might have gotten away with more fouls. Possibly true. I was actually down a player like a lot of that second half drive, though. So super standard, super anti-foul kind of defense. We're going to keep trying to score points on Mintok, the Mind Taker, despite the fact that he's a loser and fails things all the time. Mintok kind of messes a lot of shit up. Well, I'm glad to know. Apparently this guy says wizards are killing machines against him.
Good.
In a super perfect world, we're going to try to put a nice cage up right around midpoint of the field. But we're prepared in case it doesn't happen. This is 2-minute turns, by the way. So things are going to be moving a little bit faster now.
I must say, that's a nice turn 1 target wizard.
That's a nice what?
Turn 1 wizard.
Oh, no, like, if I just want to use my wizard to do nothing but injure players, this is a... It's a pretty good wizard, actually. Although, at best, I have, like, 4s, you know? But it is all of his blitzers. Like, I kind of don't want to blow the wizard on that. Let's run Endless Mike back here. I'm going to try to form a slightly more aggressive cage here. We're going to try to do a little bit better than what we would normally do. That'll do nicely. Alright, so let's start getting players into useful positions real quick. Shitty little McLarge Huge can go here and have sidestep and just be on the ball. In case of horrific failure. And let us take a couple of 35 out of 36 blocks real quick. Skull push. Sad results. And one more 35 out of 36. There we go. You can go further away from the action. You stay where you are. That frees up Fowler fouling Rodriguez. Tell you what, let's see how far I can move up this ball. I can go like there. Fowler fouling Rodriguez. I want you to go like here. I want to get a nice solid cage around this ball real quick. We're going to go ahead and take our 8 out of 9 now. Push is fine. I can deal with that. And I'll even follow up. You know what? Let's follow up. Get him wedged in there a little bit. Now let's go ahead and try this pickup. We're willing to blow a reroll on this, I think, because it's Dark Elves. I don't want this ball to get surrounded and get to a real obnoxious place. I'm kind of scared of not being able to form a nice cage moving up the pitch, so... Well, we failed both the pickups. That's fine. That's tragic. It's not fortunate, but that's not a horribly unsafe place for it to go. I'm not scared as much of him stealing the ball as I am scared of him getting a bunch of players between the ball carrier and my potential cage pieces. Did I say 35 out of 26? Maybe I did. I believe you. 35 out of 36 chances of these 2 dies with block skill working. Ah, he wants to punch Bubba Bo Bob Brain, I think. So remember, we have a wizard. Like, the main reason I wanted to pick up this ball was to get it a couple more squares up, you know? That's more important to me than he's not going to steal this ball. But, like, he's potentially going to make it real obnoxious for me to form a nice cage where I want to. Captain Balshaw. The captain of this team. Ah, you mistyped. Unfortunately, we still have to look towards picking up this ball later, which is sad times. Not ideal. We gave him basically a freebie block on this Black Orc if he wants to dedicate 3 players to doing so. So, I happily accept your block, sir. And I hopefully will pick up this ball and take it to a nicer place in return. And this is a thing which comes up a lot. And I occasionally get asked about stuff like talking strategy during these streams and stuff like that. And, like, Blood Bowl's a game of perfect information, guys. This is something I've wanted to talk about for a while, so I'm wandering into it. He's using fumble setups. Yeah, it works when I don't pick up the ball. But no, like, I've wanted to talk about this for a bit. Part of what, part of Blood Bowl is, it is a game of perfect information. I can literally not hide anything I'm doing for my opponent, right? My opponent can always see what I am doing with my pieces. And he may not know the exact thought process, but he should basically be able to guess my thought process. So, a really good strategy in Blood Bowl shouldn't be counting on my opponent forgetting something or not seeing it, or anything like that, you know? A good strategy in Blood Bowl should basically stand alone. It should just be a good strategy, period. So, things like me giving him up that 3-die block and basically saying, you've got a 3-die on me if you want it, that's fine. I'm basically accepting it. Like, if he really badly wants to take that block on me, I am giving it to him. I am saying, here you go. Block my player if you want to devote 3 players to it. Except, well, diving tackle, like, there's things people forget about here and there for sure, but in general, though, you're not, like, counting on your opponent to not notice things or mess up. We're going to go ahead and try and take a whack at this 5 agility dude. No, sir. Turns out dodge skill remains good. What square are you coming from if you pick up this ball? You're coming up that diagonal, so this square's fine. In fact, this square's fine. Now we're going to try this pickup. We have a reroll just in case. I really hope I don't have to blow another reroll because we absolutely must use it if this fails. Mentalk the Mind Taker. How awful of a player can you possibly be? You are so horrible. Well, there go my rerolls. On the plus side, I suppose they're not all gone? Smiley face. Well, okay. Again, we still have a wizard. We'll see if he goes into some nice formation that lets us use it. But basically my guidelines for using those kind of things are we've got to move up a good number of squares in return for it. He may devote 3 players to knocking down my Black Orc. I will manage. These 4th strength guys here are significantly more difficult for him to deal with, and his guys are on the sideline, which is not super duper ideal. If I get the chance to surf like 1,000,000 of his players, I'll take it. Yeah, it's not a super safe position for him to be in. If I get the chance to dirtle around and surf 1,000,000,000 players, I'll take it. Oh, he wants to blitz my lineman here. Which one are you? You're Takmar the Loner. No, he wants to blitz the blitzer. Okay. Endless Mike. Hang in there. Good job. Well done, Endless Mike. Yeah, I wasn't sure which of the references on this team nobody would get. I wasn't sure, but I don't think anyone knows Endless Mike. What Endless Mike is a reference of. If you do, let me know. Taking a 1-die? A push. Push, push, push. Fine with me. Am I going to try to compete in the World Cup? I'm probably not going to be trying very hard, if I try at all, to do the like World Cup ladder style qualifications, because boy, that's just torture, man. If I do, I'm not going to do it with, like, you know, super try hard. I'm going to be playing Brett's or some team I just have a lot of fun with. But I am playing in Goblin, which will give me a qualification, potentially. So that is absolutely... Like, if we get a qualification through Goblin, wonderful. I will happily take a ticket. Yeah, Brett's. Something like Brett's. I will play a fun team that I enjoy and have a good time with, but not one that I'm expecting super hard to win with.
That's a lot of pushes.
That was a lot of pushes on his part. I'm okay with it.
But you're completely boxed in now.
I am completely boxed in, but a bunch of his pieces are standing next to the sideline, and I'm going to put his pieces on the sideline some more. Because that is a thing I can do. Oh, Goblin has been confirmed. Wonderful. Like, he has me caged in, but he's also not terribly threatening me. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a super scary situation that I'm in or anything like that. My ball is not in imminent horrible danger of awful things happening. Right?
Well, in theory at least.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay, so there's literally always a chance that ridiculous, you know, cage dives and bullshit can happen. But in general, you keep standing next to the 4-strength guy. If you want to use 3 players to knock him down, feel free. I'm going to try to injure you some more. We're both failing to knock each other over there. That's life. One of the nice things about having the wizard is it does make it harder for him to do any kind of, like, ridiculous mess, kind of, you know. When we get down to the sideline of the pitch like we are now, it's significantly harder for him to find, like, real good places to go without putting 2 million players standing right next to each other in a bunch of tackle zones where I can fireball them all.
Yeah, the main use for a wizard is the threat of a wizard.
Yeah, the threat of the wizard is really safe from, you know, the threat of a wizard is more dangerous than the wizard actually is in a lot of the cases. We're going to try to brute force her out. Yes, Lord Pride, it is a Pete and Pete reference. You're the first person, I think, to actually recognize where Endless Mike was from. Thank you. I can give you nothing but my sincere thanks for sharing a piece of my childhood. Yeah, the idea is eventually to just base up things with 4-strength pieces where he can't find really good blocks and basically force him to dodge out or take a billion punches. And, like, I can't run around him. For the most part, I can kind of keep basing his stuff, right? Like, you know, as aggressive as I may want to be in this situation as orcs, my choice of play is basically keep punching his guys in the face. Endless Mike is the name of the bully from Pete and Pete. Oh, he botched it.
Oh, that's good.
That's helpful. Endless Mike is the bully from Pete and Pete. And he is called Endless Mike because he was basically doomed to repeat the same grade over and over again endlessly. Artie. Artie, the strongest man in the world, yep. Oh, does he want to blitz Little McLarge Huge? Oh no, Pete and Pete was fun. Good show. It was really weird. Like, it was very kind of surrealist humor. Which was... Like, it was a weird thing that wasn't on TV as much for kids. Like, the 90s, I think a lot of that stuff really got off, took off. So, there were a lot of cartoons like, Animaniacs and Freakazoid and cartoons like that really kind of went up the surrealist route in a lot of ways. There's a 2-die. Fair enough, sir. Fair enough. Really? Rocko's Modern Life. Like, the 90s, they kind of really started making the cartoons that, had a lot of humor for adults. But obviously, I'm not talking about, like, sexual humor or anything like that, but, just humor that was very much... there was stuff in the thing that was funny for the kids, there was stuff that was funny for the adults. Well, he literally just punched all my guys down with, some 1-dies and stuff, so that's life, I suppose. Really? Okay.
At least you got a surf out of it.
I did pick up a surf out of it. It's kind of obnoxious to do, but we're going to have to. So pieces who are not going to be doing much other than standing up, go ahead and stand up. My Little Pony was absolutely not 90s. It's very much in the same spirit, though, of all of these other cartoons. Oh, cool, we powed that guy. And I broke armor. Swine Mike is dead! Oh, that was incredibly helpful. He is appoing it, unsurprisingly. He joins the substitutes.
Oh.
That's fine, he's off the pitch. I don't care. I'm happy that he's not on the pitch anymore. Let's start trying to run my opponent out of pieces a little bit better. How about that? Now that we've done that, let us take this 2-die potential surf. There it is. You stay where you are, good sir.
So there you are up 2 pieces.
I am now up 2 pieces, which is happy, happy times. That makes me real glad, let me tell you. Now, who do I take this blitz on? Do I want you? Do I want one of you guys? I actually think I'm going to come over here a bit. Let us try to take out this loner lineman here. We powed him. You can stay where you are, I think. I gouge your 21. Good job, sir. Let's do this. Let's do one of these. Let us do one of those real quick and say, Little McLarge, you go over here, you go over here, and we'll call that a day. Dark Elves are generally AV8, but most of their advanced pieces are 7. So the Runner, the Witch Elf, the Assassin, they're all 7. but all of this team is going to be 8 because it's all blitzers and linemen. Generally, they start off with 8 armor, and then as the team develops, they slowly get down more. No runner. A very early Apo on an armory, any early Apo makes you happy. It means it cannot be used for pro strats. Is he really going to devote all of this to all of this?
He's afraid of getting his blodge piece getting served.
Probably. There is a blodge piece that was in some serious danger of being served.
I was kind of expecting you to blitz that guy and putting him in at the ends, next to the black work, in the end zone. And the end zone with the sideline.
Right. I don't know. What do you give a dwarf runner who has blodge kickoff return on normals? Like Fend. Leader. Fend is good. In general, if you're getting blocked down, it's not end of the world. But Fend and Leader, I think, are the reasonable choices. Or the most obvious choices. I shouldn't say reasonable, because that's totally the wrong word to use. Those are the more usual choices. Oh, Dark Elves do very well in high team value, but it's a lot of blodge, and I feel like you really benefit a lot from doubles on Dark Elves because guard helps a ton with your game plan. Sidestep, maybe? Can you take that on normals? I don't think dwarf runners can take it on normals.
No.
Yeah.
They have passing as normals as on normals.
What you have seen, Woodies and High Elves are so much better. Dark Elves are real solid. Like, they're a very good team. High Elves, a lot of people actually don't think are that good. Like, a surprising number of people do not like High Elves as a team because they have such a slow start compared to a lot of other teams.
They're really the best elf team for elf things.
They're good. They're very good at elfy things, but a lot of people are not big fans of them because of the slow development comparatively.
Which is kind of weird because they start with 2 catchers, 2 blitzers, and
Really?
a thrower.
Really? That's a little weird.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about this final. It's like this very last turn, last thing of the turn stuff that just happened. That, to me at least, is kind of like, huh.
He's feeling threatened.
It's the thing that makes you go, No, like, I'm sure that's, to a degree, part of what's going on.
Yeah, he's basically sacrificing his loaders.
That's fine, but I can, like, basically make up for all of this lost movement we had earlier. You know?
Yeah.
I can now make up for the lost movement. Just fine.
It feels like he's kind of given up in this half and just gonna try to recover the next half.
In fact, he's
maybe get a turn 8.
given me some real interesting options, to say the least. I'm gonna do the stupid thing, Saitani.
Good.
I'm gonna do the stupid thing.
Hopefully it's gonna be beautiful.
Oh, I hope it's gonna be
It's
beautiful.
fail.
I hope it's beautiful. I hope this is glorious. I'm gonna try the handoff right now. And I'm gonna re-roll it, because it failed once. Good job. I can actually get to where he can't touch me. He can put a tackles on me, but that's it. And I think I may do that. Now I think it's probably worth my while to take that one die. I don't think it hurts that much if I fail it.
Oh, it didn't fail.
It didn't even fail. Now Zoidberg's the one who's caging you in. So Loner's getting punched. That's fine. We deal with that.
Well, I was really expecting you to do the lizard there in the end.
To do what?
Getting 6 players. I
To
was
do-
thinking that was the crazy play. Just to be starting 6 of his best players.
Hmm. Ah. I see. Yeah, this may end up being a situation where we probably want to think about using the wizard. We'll see. If I need to score, I need to score, and I will take it. By doing what I did, I have committed myself to... like, if he threatens me, I basically have to score. So, he's not completely upset with the outcome here, but I'll take the lead. Yep. And here is potentially a guy getting on our ball carrier, which we knew was potentially a thing that could happen. And that's why I was saying the wizard was potentially going to be used, because we're probably going to try to lightning bolt Mr. Blodge Dude. It's a Blodge guy. I have no problem lightning bolt a Blodge guy. And the lightning bolt has mighty blow, unlike the ground.
Yeah, you need Astro Granite for that.
Yeah. The ground only has mighty blow if you have Astro Granite. You imagine a newbie would win more with orcs than wood elves? Kind of depends on if they have the right mindset. Like, it is a thing. Like, if you just go kind of balls to the wall with elf teams, you can do pretty well. So, lightning bolt must come first. It's that time. Well, we knocked him over, so that's nice. Unfortunately, we didn't do anything else to him. Why am I even standing players up? I'm not going to take blocks. Who am I kidding? Let's be serious.
That's your first touchdown in this tournament.
That is my first touchdown in this freaking tournament. Alright, so now I've set up my players in defense before the kickoff, and seeing as our opponent actually has to score in 3 turns, the defensive plan here is going to be one which makes it not super easy to score quickly. Which is gonna be this one right here. Yeah. Alright, so we deal with that. We're going to make it a little tricky for him to score super fast, and we'll call it a day. So this is our defense we're going to go with for defending things. Basically, the idea is like this. Breaking through the middle is going to be kind of difficult. All of our really strong players are here. This is tricky. His best play is going to be going up the sideline if he cannot take the middle. And the sideline is not a trivial thing to do just because of the blitzers that we have there. Either side, we have pieces that can go there and defend, and you can only run so many targets through on the sideline because you can only put 2 players in the wide zone. It looks like it may very well still be his plan, but it's okay. The idea is like the middle of the pitch is harder to defend. If he crams all of his players on the sideline, that's as good as I can take. I will take it. But no, that is literally my first score of this whole tournament. It's been rough. I don't think I've played particularly badly in this tournament, but we've had some rough things happen. The first game we had some kickoff events give us some real issues, and the second game, well, we failed a 5 out of 6 to run into the end zone to win that game. And unfortunately, that game also we got a draw out of it, but it stunted team growth a little bit because we needed, we got very Ghoul Chewer to actually try and win that game or draw it because we were down 390 team value. And my opponent gets an extra reroll, and a touchback happened because, well, it scattered all the way. I'd have loved it if the ball had ended up over there. That'd have been incredible. That'd have been sweet if the ball had ended up right here. Okay, he's got 3 turns to score. Let us see what he does. The idea is basically going to be he's probably going to come over here and go down the sideline. We'll see what he does, though. So that takes away the assist. And that blitzes him down. Ooh, really? If you do that, then you have to dodge through tackle zones to get through. Right? Cool. I'll take it. Sure. That is okay. We don't have any rerolls to be 100% fair, so we have to be super careful about not doing dumb stuff before we take all of our free moves. We have to think pretty hard about our things, which is always a little bit more difficult when we only have 2-minute turns. Oh, looks like he wants to take this one die. They all go, ha! Ha! Ah! Let us see what he does. I really want to come out of this game with a win, because if I get it to 1-1-1, then, you know, the sky's a little brighter, the grass is a little greener. 1-1-1 is perfectly respectable. If I don't manage to win, I'll be a little more upset. Unfortunately, we have no rerolls, and he's got rerolls. That's the big obnoxious part. But unfortunately, it's because Mentok the Mind Taker is useless and took a bunch of attempts to actually pick up the darn ball. That's interesting, and I don't hate that. Oh wow, he wants his SPP. Got himself a level out of that. Okay. Interesting. Well, now that I know the ball's here, that does ease up some of this mess. that I don't have to worry about quite as much as I otherwise would have. You're just going to go here and be functional. We're going to try to kind of punch as much stuff as we can safely. I don't care about Loner anymore because we don't have rerolls anyway, for crying out loud. Now it comes time for us to actually start making scary, scary punches with no rerolls.
Those are always fun.
Always fun. Well, the first one worked, so that's happy. Good job, Loner. You have earned your keep. Now we try this one. He has dodge. So we just follow up there. You go ahead and hop down here. I'm willing to have you try that. That's all good and fine. Now we try these here. This is the one that I think hoses me less if I fail it. A push is okay. I am going to stay on you because I kind of have to. And you go here, and I push you back a square if I can because I just want you to be one square further away from scoring, in all honesty. I don't take either of these one dies, or this one die, because failing that is horrible. Is that true? Do I take this one die? What happens if I fail this? I have 20 seconds. Yeah, I think I leave him there. That's fine. We stay where we are and make him put his scoring threats in place at the end of this turn because they have to be in place at the end of this turn if they want to score. Is the game on Ultra Mega High because the graphics are way more beautiful than other streamers? Thank you, Duck Forever. Actually, the graphics are on, like, medium. But there's two things which may make you think that it looks more beautiful than others. I play with the grass off. A lot of people say they like that. And I've got a bunch of fancy OBS stream settings and a pretty good PC. So I've got some stuff which is kind of tweaking a little bit of extra, you know, goodie out of my graphics, basically. I am streaming at a higher bitrate than a lot of people and trying to make the game look real nice for you guys. I could do better, but unfortunately, there's a trade-off at some point where it's hard for people to watch if I crank up the bitrate too high. So people who are watching in other countries don't have good connections to the server and all that. I don't want to make it hard on them.
And the maximum for Twitch anyways is 3.5 megabytes.
Oh, he botched it with a loner.
Wow.
Oh, that could have been amazing. So now he follows this up. That could have been awesome if he failed that. He rolled before he needed on the loner. Why did he block there? I had assumed it was because he's gonna try to blitz through the ball carrier, it appears.
Yeah,
I don't know, like...
He pushed.
Like, someone has to be in scoring range at the end of this turn. If they're not, then scoring is not going to happen. So, let's see. Who's in scoring range?
He pushed Blitzer the wrong way. He should push him down where the lineman stands now.
This Blitzer can score, but he's it, I think, right? There's still no hole there. Yeah, it wasn't... I don't understand the plan 100%, I'm not gonna lie. The round mound of pound remains standing. Good job, man. That's helpful. I don't know, maybe he just wants to punch me.
Fair enough.
I'd like it if he failed those. Okay, he failed the dodge. Alright, so now let's take a look at who can actually score, and I believe it is one piece and one piece alone.
2 pieces, I think.
Oh, don't do that. Let's see. The lineman here cannot, because he's not quite there. The blitzer here absolutely can, and he is the #1 threat that must be dealt with. Other pieces could potentially make it if there's a chain push, but we're going to assume that's not happening. We are going to set up our pieces to make it difficult, just in case. He just said shit, so I think he realized now that there's a problem. I was wondering about that. So I'm going to take this 35 out of 36. I'm absolutely not. It is a 1 die. I need to take my 8 out of 9 first. If I push you 1 square, then life is good. But that means that I want to put Aussie here to be really sure in case this fails that he cannot score. And now the important block. The super important block worked. Good job, team. Now that that's done, let's start punching things. There's a POW. We follow up because it gives us 1 more punch. Here's another one. You can step back 1 square, thank you very much. Black Orc can take a 2 die here. Fine, don't care. Okay, now I care a little bit more. Do I pro-strat it? I think yes. I pro-strat it.
I'm giving a hint there, but yes.
Yeah, I think I pro-strat that. Oh! He did it! The round mound of pound. Did it. Oh! Oh!
You killed it.
I did. That guy's dead. That was a 15 out of 16 SPP lineman with dodge, and he's dead now. And the round mound of pound has 2 more points. What are you at, man? 2. He's at 2. Yeah, no, like it's a I want to win this game strat. we need to have good things happen. His Apo's gone, fortunately. We could see a foul on a Black Orc here. I, for the most part, welcome fouls on Black Orcs.
I don't think he's gonna. He can't afford doing that.
I don't think he can. He's stunned. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Well, yeah, getting an actual injury on round mound of pound makes me smile. Now we see if I suffer. A pass attempt, get some SPP. He failed it. He re-rolls because there's literally no reason not to. And there's 1 SPP on his 17 out of 36 blitzer. And now pieces wander over and give loner lineman a 2 die attempt on a Black Orc. Well, we're already kind of low on money because we literally threw 30k in from our treasury to get the wizard. So, like, losing players is a little more tragic for us than it otherwise would be, but, you know, I'm still going to do it. Okay. So we scored, we kept him from scoring, and now it is time to do things. I'm going to keep up with this defense again. I'm totally fine with it. I have no issues. It worked out just fine. Going into this match, I was 0-1-1. Okay, he's not complaining about anything else, but just his team dying. Yeah, this guy went into this game with 3 loners, so he's had a lot of problems keeping his players here. What league is this? This is Legion League, Grindel. This is the one that Russ Loam runs. He is actually streaming Blood Bowl as well right now. You can find him. It is a big league that him and his community have run, and it's attracted enough good players over time that it's become a pretty rough league.
Everyone.
Enther1, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Always glad to have more people here. Good news indeed, Professor. Now, this is Legion League. Now, let's see if we can not get a touchback this time. A high kick. Well, it went to the back end of the pitch. It went as far back as it possibly could have. And he caught it, so no touchback. Wonderful. Yes, this is Legion League. We are in week 3. I am 0-1-1 going into this game. But the one draw came against a 1390 team value team when I was at 1000, so I'll take it. You know? There's some games where you're happy to squeak out with a draw. That was one of them. Uh-oh. He's fine. You kind of clench your butt cheeks a bit every time you get the animation when you have your Apo gone.
Yeah.
Can anyone play in the league? Technically, but there's usually pretty high demand to get into it. Like, there's qualifier tournaments you need to win to get in. And then after that, it is a soccer-style relegation league, so I'm in the lowest division. I got a free berth into that because I'm a streamer, basically, and they wanted to, get more people in. Good things like that. Yeah, there's usually play-in tournaments to earn spots. Go look it up. Go ask Russell or look in his stream, and there will be more information about it. It's not that high demand. They had trouble filling qualifiers. Well, prove me wrong then. Tragically, his block dice are not, nothing but pushes any longer. Krotva made a second team to fill space. Wow. And you lost to the filler team. I see. That sucks. Alright, so our plan is Step 1, put players in useful places. Step 2, threaten the ball. Step 3, keep things clogged up so he can't just run shit through like he wants to. That is my 3-part plan. Stay where you are. You instead go here. Let us see if we can do some damage real quick. Ah, good enough for me. It's a loner too, so whatever. You stay where you are, thank you. No stuff for him. You go ahead and run your way through to threaten that ball carrier just a bit. And we basically call it a day. Little McLarge Huge is fine where he is. He could break through to this side. I'll deal with it if he does. He's kind of more geared towards breaking through to this side, but he could absolutely reverse on me. If he does, we'll do something. You know? At this point, there's not too much I can do about it. We kind of need this guy here because it's not too hard to take down Eye Gouger 21, and I want to make sure it stays hard to break through on the side where he has all of his players. So, that's all fine. If he decides to cut through here, whatever. If he scores, I want him to do it quickly, and we're going to threaten the ball carrier to try and make sure he cannot just stall forever. That's the important bit. Oh, he's going to blitz the threat. Well, that's not bad for me, all told. He gets pushed both down. He will keep it. So that's fine. The fact that I'm still there is obnoxious for him. It kind of means there's not a super awesome place to take this ball to. He may still run it towards this thickness that he has over here, to use some Go terminology real quick. He may be wandering over in this direction because that's where it is, even though my blitzer is on this side of this wall that he's got. Oh, he may just take it here. That's logical enough. Yep. He's in no hurry either. He does not want to score quickly. That's a...
Well, he kind of wants.
That's a tragic concession for him. Yeah, he wants to take a long time to score. That's an annoying concession because that frees up this dude and this side, like, completely. The fact that this guy isn't going to be breaking through here means that Mintalk the Mind Taker could in theory do stuff, but in practice he won't because he's a horrible player.
If he wants to win, you kind of want to score quickly, though.
If he wants to win, he needs to score quickly. If he's playing for the draw, if he's fine with a draw, then he won't. We'll see. Womp womp. Hang in there. He's fine. He's still in the game. Alright, so... we still don't want him to, like, outrun us or anything like that, but I'm quite happy just surrounding a bunch of his players and keeping stuff tied up in annoying ways. Especially because this is two of his super obnoxious players. The really obnoxious one is carrying the ball. We deal with him. We're going to fortify this side a little bit because this is the side he's going to naturally want to run on at this point, given that he's reversed over here. We're going to try to make it more difficult for him to do that. This is the side he wants to be on. We're not going to give him that for free. Or in my opinion, this is the side he wants to be on. I feel reasonably comfortable saying he wants to play on the what is my left side. Little McLarge Huge is going to go ahead and go over here. Mentalk is going to go ahead and step up just a bit, and basically we're going to have players in gumming things up. Our Fowling Rodriguez is just going to go over here. We're going to try and take Eye Gouger 21 and break armor on this silly guy. We can hope. Go ahead and follow up. No armor broken. Tragedy. You're pretty much okay where you are, I think, although I may move you one more square over. I want to take this one die on the loner. It can't get any better. I'm actually vaguely willing to re-roll this if it fails. One die. It failed, I'm willing to re-roll it. Why does that keep happening when I'm like, I'm okay with that. I'm fine with re-rolling it. And then the re-roll won't work. That keeps happening. So now he has to pick where he wants to go. And probably the answer is this side over here still. Up to 1250 team value with a Witch Elf. Yep. People were asking about that in Reddit actually recently. They were wondering what you buy on Witch Elves or on Dark Elves as your first level up or your first thing after the Apothecary. And there were some strong dissenting opinions there. I'm of the opinion you go ahead and buy the Witch Elf. The first thing I buy after the Apothecary is Witch Elf #1.
I say third reroll. Well,
yeah, that was the other... Those are basically the decisions, I think. Like, after you get your Apothecary, it's either do you want the Witch Elf or do you want the third reroll first. I am probably more comfortable playing with few rerolls than I should be. Okay, so you did go in this direction. That's fine. Super ideally, Endless Mike wouldn't be where he is. That was a oversight on my part. He can still get to about the middle of the pitch. We'll manage. He still shouldn't have a real amazing block over here, which makes me happy. Like, most of these guys are pretty tied up in a huge mess of Black Orc. Oh, wow, he's going to take him down? More power to you, sir. Really? Okay. That's fine. We'll deal with that. That's not the end of the world. Well, like, we are assuming the start for Dark Elves that is, like, 4 Blitzers, a runner if you choose, you don't need to get it if you don't want in a reroll. Basically, that's the concept. Ozzy could, in theory, blitz him. So he has to be careful about that. It may not be an ideal use of my blitz, but it is a thing. Maybe he'll fail some of these dodges. That'd be nice. He did not. Tragedy. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So you're definitely just going to stand up. You two will definitely just stand up. Silly Blodge guy needs to have a dude on him. But that has a GFI, so I don't want to do that quite yet. And I want to put him there, I think. How close are you? That doesn't matter, actually. I can put him here just fine. Doesn't make a big difference. You go ahead and go here, Endless Mike. Eye Gouger 21 is not going to do anything super functional going back into the backfield, so we're going to continue to take this space away from him. If we get this push, then this Black Orc can actually come in here and do annoying things. I like them when my pieces do annoying things. Our stupid loner lineman is going to go here. And now we're going to go ahead and try this 1 die. Or this 2 die with no block skill, I should say. Perfectly fine. You can go ahead and follow up. It won't make a big difference either way. Armor broken. No, Blodge is the big step up in player efficiency. Blodge step is real nice, but not like, oh my god, now he's Blodge step. Now it's horrible and impossible to deal with. I'm willing to try to blitz this guy. I'm willing to attempt this. Oh, I know I'm rerolling that. Come on. You know that's getting rerolled. Of course I sculled it. Let's be serious.
Oh!
Of course I sculled it. Let's not be silly here.
The second time you could have won DaE on the...
How many times have I
ball
been
carriers.
like... How many times have I tried to blitz ball carriers in this stream? Okay, Little McLarge is gonna get blocked down. He didn't fall over. Good job, Little McLarge. We are threatening with Eye Gouger 21, which is quite helpful in this situation. He either kind of has to go for it now, or, you know.
Yeah, I think he has to score now.
And that's kind of my goal, is give me 5 turns to try and score. I'll take it. I will take 5. 5 is reasonable for me. Basically, this guy, no matter what I did, even if I put it in front of him, has 7 movement, which was enough to step back and score without making any GFIs. So that's why I only put him here instead of here. It's functionally the same thing, in my humble opinion. And this one doesn't take any rerolls.
Is he thinking of doing the dodge with a loner?
I don't know. I hope he's thinking of doing loner dodges.
Because it would be much better for him is to do the 2+ dodges with the ball carrier.
Oh, he sculled a 1 die. Do it again. Oh, if it was me, I'd have done it again. Okay, so now he doesn't have any rerolls for this pass attempt, which is nice.
It's a 3+ pass and a 2+ dodge.
Oh wow, he's gonna do the dodge. Well, that worked. So because that worked, he doesn't have the dodge anymore.
That just made it harder for himself almost.
I think that made it harder. Well, I don't think he can really stall. I don't think he can afford to. So, we'll see if he does. Absolutely not. He takes his score. Alright. It's that time. He gave us 5 turns. Let us see if we can work miracles. Oh, my guy came back. Good job, Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy. Alright. We're still looking to injure things. We're still looking to move up the pitch. We're going to be a little bit more aggressive here. We want to put 4 SPP guys to potentially punch. Endless Mike, you can hang out there. This is okay. I'm fine with this. We're still hoping for a, shortish kick. Confirm setup. And that's kind of the whole idea of the defense that I picked in general, is I can make it difficult to stall on. But it takes me having all my players on the pitch, basically. Oh, he got a blitz. But the ball is landing on a black orc. But he can blitz the black orc. So, yeah, that's how this tournament's been going for me, guys. Unfortunately, this has been the reality of the Legion League for me.
Getting fucked by kickoff events?
Getting fucked by kickoff events has been pretty traditional in this tournament. At least he has to blitz my dude before he can stand where the ball's gonna land. He's gonna do it with, like, an obnoxious 5 agi blodge step guy. Oh, hey, block. Well, okay, so he stunned my black orc too. But it means he doesn't know where the ball's gonna go, so let's look at the...
probably gonna land on him. Or
it'll land up. Let's look at the bright side of this whole getting kicked in the teeth thing that just happened. Just put as many players in the general vicinity of where this ball might be as you possibly can. That's fine. I have to concede that.
Are you gonna stream another game after this, or is it?
If there's another game, I may stream one. I'm not playing another one after 2 tournament games.
I think I'm gonna play 1 or 2 games after this.
Okay.
But only if there's an interest from the rest of the people.
Oh, good news. It bounced onto his 5 Agi Blodge piece.
Oh, that's unlucky.
I think I hate Blood Bowl, guys. I think I may actually hate Blood Bowl. Oh, I can get a 2-die on him in theory with like a GFI or things like that. I suppose I don't even need the GFI.
I think you have to.
Oh, I have to blitz this dude. Like, there's literally no other way. This guy must be blitzed, right? Like, we can't not blitz him. He must be blitzed, and I probably must blow a reroll on it even if it fails. We'll see what happens. Do I reroll a skull push? I think I do. Well, no good.
That sucks.
Oh, it all sucks pretty badly. Not gonna lie. For the most part, that's pretty suck. Good job, Loner. Now I take this 2-die with no skill. Follow up and you go there. Which means that now I have this as a 2-die. And I make you fall over. And no one of his is in scoring range, so Fowler, Fouling, Rodriguez, you literally just go back here and be a safety because holy cow, we need a safety really badly now. Alright, Little McLarge Huge, you shitty goblin. I need you to actually stay standing. You've been stealing all the MVPs. He did it. Ball carrier blitz. Maybe he'll fail it. That'd be incredible. No, he did not.
Disappointed.
I agree. Best place to stand.
Maybe he forms a silent cage and you can surf him afterwards.
Maybe. We can only hope at this point, realistically. Well, if I get booted out of the Legion League because Kickoff Events decided they wanted to find me in the Alps, then I guess that's what happens. Well, again, we've found ourselves in this obnoxious situation where we need to keep him from stalling. As much as it ridiculously, horribly, tragically pains me to say that, we need him to not stall on us when he scores this touchdown that he is incredibly likely to score. We're still going to try to blitz the ball carrier. But let's be realistic here for just a second. The odds of me knocking down this ball carrier are low. Let's go, team. 1 out of 3 dodge. He made it. Do it. Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
You did a thing. That,
Oh, you stunned them too.
that was awesome. I'll take it.
Amazing.
I'll take it.
You deserve that.
Okay. Little McLarge Huge. I'm gonna need you to do something amazing here. I'm gonna need you to pick up this damn ball. Or you could fail the first dodge. That's fine.
Kill himself.
He didn't even have the, balls to kill himself.
Decency to kill himself.
I mean, come on. You're gonna steal 2 MVPs. Do something for me at some point. Well, plus side, his dude is stunned. So that's a thing that is quite helpful in this situation. Like, the fact that he is stunned makes everything immensely more difficult for my opponent. Endless my count. Do I dislike Blood Bowl a bit less now? No, I still hate it. I have no idea why I stream this game. I'm gonna be a professional Hearthstone streamer, guys. Or even better, if I want the viewers, I'm gonna be a professional Minecraft streamer, guys. We're streaming Minecraft from now on. Well, he has a 5 out of 6 dodge. Oh, he's going to try to pick up with that guy. Yeah, he's got skills for it, which makes sense. Maybe he'll fail this. It's a reasonably difficult chain of events.
Oh.
He failed the pickup. The pickup is kind of the hardest individual step here. Oh, he failed it again. Boy, this game.
There is still hope.
This game is the gift that keeps on giving. Okay. Oh, bless you, Blood Bowl. This stupid game. It's turn 14. My loner lineman needs to kind of get into scoring position at this point. Because we need him to score.
want Lotus you pull it off though.
Me too. My opponent believes I have had the better luck this game, Blitz notwithstanding. I don't want the Blitz to not withstand. The Blitz needs to stand, because boy, the Blitz is pissing me off.
Wow.
Do I push him onto it? That's scary.
That's your own choice.
I'm aware. I didn't.
Oh!
Ah! This stupid game!
Lord.
Why do we play Blood Bowl, guys? I don't know. Why do we play Blood Bowl?
Why didn't you follow up?
Why
That's the
didn't?
question.
You think I should have followed up?
Yeah. So you can get 2 tackles on the ball at least.
I suppose. We play Blood Bowl because it's awesome. Well said, I suppose. Okay. I like where we're going with this so far. Now we try the handoff. Because I want it on a guy with block skill. Good job. Now we try to take this jerk down. A push helps immensely still. I'm fine with that. And we call it a day, I suppose.
Okay, you recovered that pretty well.
That was a okay recovery.
And you got to level up on Eye Gouger.
I gotta level up an Eye Gouger 21. He's going for it. He scolded it. He scolded it. We have a chance still. We could still win this game. If I win this game. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm trying to think of an actual, like, crazy, superlative, stupid thing to say I will do if I win this game. I don't know what that thing is. To be perfectly honest
He's
with
still
you.
got his turn 16, so...
He still has his turn 16. And, like, 2,000 pieces in scoring position. So, like, this is not a trivial, like, oh, everything is okay now kind of situation. By any stretch of the imagination. So, we're not going to go for the crazy play. We are going to go for the make the ball as safe as possible and make it difficult for him to take it back from us play. Get this guy in scoring range. Get our shitty lineman in scoring range. It's his chance to be the hero. I noticed. Don't worry. We're fine. He's in scoring range now.
I didn't want to say anything.
We got there. Don't worry. We're getting there. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no strategy. Don't worry. Don't worry, I noticed. Like, you didn't need to tell me. Okay. No, it's a loner. He needed to be mini squares closer to score because he's a loser. He is a loner lineman.
But he will be a hero if he
Oh,
can scores.
the legends will be told of Takmar if he does this. Yeah, don't give me strategy tips because no, we don't need to hand off yet. The handoff is risky. I want to make sure I don't like he has. I legit is it the not handing off thing was not a I forgot it thing, but like at the time my opponent had like 3 pieces still in scoring range, including like a 5 agility Blodge guy. I don't want to go completely balls to the wall on crazy plays where the ball could have scattered like here or somewhere obnoxious, and then I'm scary as hell. He failed the dodge! What I'm saying is there's a chance. This could happen. This could actually happen. Stupid Blood Bowl. Alright. I don't think the GFIs are worth it. I think I just try the pass. It's a 4+3+. We got this, right? It's actually, yeah, let's see. We have about a 33% chance. We have a 1 in 3 chance of winning this game, guys. The pass. Oh!
Fucking hell!
Oh! We won! We won our first game in this league. Ha! Oh! That game. Oh my god, Blood Bowl. I hate Blood Bowl. Stupid game. We did it. I got a level out of it. I rolled a 1 on winnings, we're re-rolling it. And we re-rolled a 1. I don't even care. I won a game.